What's up, everybody? Michael Ninja back at it again. How y'all doing, everybody? I appreciate you coming back to my channel. Hit like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. You got a subject or a topic, something I can speak on, let me know. I'll see what I can do. So, you know how I like to do it. Press record and say what's on my mind. All right, people. So today we're going to talk about since Jesus was created, the Jesus with the J in the Bible was created. I want to speak on a few things. Now, again, I like to keep it raw. I know some of y'all might not like what you hear, of course, and I'm pretty sure if you're paying attention to your surrounding and what's going on in your world locally and internationally, you'll see that there is a trend that has been uprising, okay? And I may have made comments on my other videos about it, but this trend is a show of aggression, of dominance. We know who the aggressors of dominance are. So that brings me back to the subject of Jesus. Who are the people who need Jesus? I think the people who has a long history of murdering, pillaging, raping, stealing, okay? I think those people need Jesus. Those people need to repent of their sins. Those people need to confess their sins. Those people need to be reborn again. Okay? Everybody else that's spiritual, you're on the right path. Okay? Pay attention to history. People of color did not enslave themselves. I don't care what you say. I don't care what they try to tinker in history. Okay. You know, when they say, well, white people aren't responsible for slavery because Africans sold Africans into slavery. What point does that justify slavery? How? First of all, if you really understand it, slavery was imposed on them. It was taught to them just the same way y'all did the Indians, okay? Trickery, foolery, okay? They've never gone in and just fought to annihilate a nation. No, they have to use a powerful tool in order to sneak in like a Trojan horse, convert, manipulate, and annihilate. They've done it to every culture. It's called the treaty. Okay? They impose a treaty, peace treaty, in order to begin talks. Once they begin talks, they start talking about grandeur. Okay? They start showing them ideas, possibilities, gain their trust. And as more people start influencing those other nations, right? Just like the Europeans settled in America and they began coming in waves and waves and waves of people. Bringing their clothes, bringing their, food recipes, bringing everything along with diseases with them. Call me a liar if you want. Open up a book and read, and you might find it. Okay? How was the Indians wiped out? Pilgrims only gave them blankets and clothes that were saturated in diseases like smallpox, measles, that the Native Americans had no immunity to because they were never exposed to. Therefore, they were easily succumbed to the disease or the illness. Okay? Now, read it. It's in the book. Shut the fuck up. I don't care what you say. It's in a book. You can always tell everybody else about their history, but once you start hearing about your history, you want to get mad. I'm not making it up. It's in a book. It's online. You can research it. You can look it up. If I'm lying, correct me. All right? Nothing about what I'm saying did I say I was going to give you scientific points and views. No. All I said was I'm spitting what's on the top of my mind. Okay? We did not impose slavery on ourselves. We did not rape ourselves to have mixed offsprings. Okay? We did not force ourselves to go out into these cotton fields, which some people don't realize these cotton bushes are laced with thorns. Okay? Laced with thorns. People want to say, well, there's a certain group of people that are willing to go out there and pick fruits, but they're not picking fruits through fucking thorns. Okay? Now, I don't see no strawberries with thorns. I don't see no avocados with thorns. I don't see no olives with thorns. I don't see grapes. I don't see oranges. I don't see celery. None of these vegetables or fruits have thorns. Okay? Cotton. Who gives a shit about cotton? Cotton is what makes your clothes. Cotton is what makes your bed sheets, your curtains. Cotton is what makes your socks and drawers. What you mean, fuck cotton? Cotton makes a lot of things that we use in society every day and probably take for granted. Just like a lot of people in this world. Okay? Remember, just because you look at somebody and you think, this person ain't nothing, this person ain't shit, man. A lot of people that are still alive today are descendants of someone. Okay? And it took hundreds, if not thousands of people to come together to create who you are today. That's what makes you special. Okay? That's what makes each and every soul, each and every baby on this planet special. The fact that so many people, okay, if you look up your genealogical tree and take a look at all your fathers and fathers and fathers and fathers, and then look at all your mothers and mothers and mothers and mothers, and then think about the backstory of how they found each other or got together. It's amazing. But keep in mind that there are people that are living in this world who were brought into this world in a negative pretense, in a negative sense. Okay? Some babies was born out of rape. Some babies was born out of drug use. Okay? Some babies was born out of wedlock. Okay? Keep in mind. You're not going to produce a very positive seed surrounded by a lot of negativity. Okay? If you're young and you're trying to find love, it's wonderful. If you're trying to start a family before you have any means, resources, or education, it's not a good idea. Okay? Not a good idea. Educate yourself first. Okay? Half-educated mothers having half to no educated babies will not make society better. Yes, I understand that every person is the soul and they're capable of doing wonderful and immaculate things once they've reached Earth, but without the support and nurture once they have arrived on Earth, they won't be able to reach their goals or potential. Okay? We have to stress we have to stress love. We have to stress peace. You know what I'm saying? We have to stress unity. Okay? We have to. Every living being on this planet deserves a chance to prosper. What about those that are negative, evil, demonic? What about those people? What do we do about those people? Again, in the spiritual realm, good against evil, we have to identify those people. We have to cast out those demons. Okay? What's happening is people are fighting these demons and they're killing the people. The demon's essence doesn't die. The demon's essence goes into another person of negative mentality. Okay? Now you can be positive 24/7. But if you're harboring some type of negativity, like a chip on the shoulder, jealousy, envy, those right there, that's negativity. Jealousy, envy, those are emotions that come and go. Okay? Emotions come and go. They don't make you. That's not you. You're not your emotions. You are who you are. Your emotions are warning signs. Your emotions tell you when and how to react. But a lot of people aren't taught about your emotions. You know, there's people out there that struggle with their emotions. They don't know how to deal with rejections. They don't know how to deal with. They don't understand what love is. They definitely got hate fine-tuned. You know what I'm saying? They're most definitely able to hate on everything and everybody and even disguise themselves as not haters, but they're out there. They are out there. They'll smile in your face, and the minute you get a new car, they want to key it. And they love to do it in secrecy and privacy because getting away with it is even more, I guess, successful than their act of being fucking asshole bitches. Okay? jealousy, envy. These are all emotions that are sicknesses. If you don't understand that, they just come and go. You know, there was a training that they used to say when you get mad or upset, anger is an emotion. You get mad or upset, you know, you woosah, you count to 10, you count backwards. Like there's all these little different exercises you can do in order to level off your emotions, able to allow. Basically, you're just counting to give time for your emotions to pass. Okay. Bipolar, nice word for people that don't want to stop being upset. I don't know. I'm not trying to make fun of bipolar. My ex was bipolar. I'm just saying she would fly off the handle, and it's almost as if, you know what I'm saying, she masked on the gas pedal and she's revving up there, you know, anger. You know what I mean? One thing that I did know and did learn was fish oil. I'd give her fish oil, and it's like it would just lubricate her brain, and it would just deliver whatever was necessary into her brain for it to function in the sense that normalized her. Like she did not be angry at the smallest thing. She wasn't argumentative about everything. So I started noticing that, and she wouldn't take it on her own. I had to give it to her. But the fish oil did help her with her anger, suppressing her anger. Okay, so that's just a small tip of what I've noticed. Okay, fish oil, just fish oil, omega-3, 6, 9. You don't need all that extra fancy rose hip extra stuff. Just fish oil with the EPA and all that extra stuff. Okay, so Jesus is our Savior. Which Jesus? Horus, of course. The first one. How could any other ones after him? How can you worship anyone's after him? Get it? With no gods before me. So the Most High is our God. Everyone beneath him are our gods with an S and a small E. Okay? That's Big G, Big O, Big D is the Most High. Okay? The Creator. Okay? Now, the gods are the ones that manipulated us. Hence the reason 200 have been cast down. They run amok. They're still on earth. What are you talking about? Yes. They go to and from people as they choose, as they wish. If you call and ask upon them, they'll come to you. Okay? Careful what you ask for, though, because they are who they are, and they will do what they choose to do. Sounds funny, but it's true. You think all the voices in your head is you? Nope. It's a transmitter. If you're not on the right channel, on the right frequency, you'll pick up static. You'll pick up the wrong channels. Okay? Everybody wants to argue about who's God and who's Jesus. I've noticed the trend that a lot of people think that Jesus is God now. Okay? Because they translated somehow that, God came down as Jesus. Okay, so if he did come down as Jesus, why'd y'all kill him? You know what I'm saying? Why'd y'all murder him? Y'all murdered him. So you say. Now what's funny is the entire world believes that he was crucified on the cross. Just because it says in the passage. Okay? But there's also passages in the Bible, like Acts, and I forgot what the other one was, Damascus or something like that, but it talks about how Jesus was hung from a tree. What? A fucking tree! When I find it, I'll see if I can post it. But yes, in the passage it says he was hung from a tree. Over and over it says he was hung from a tree. Hung from a tree. Okay? Jehovah's Witness, after I showed them that passage, tried to say that the tree was the cross. Like, oh, it was made out of wood. That's why. No. You don't see a tree with Jesus nailed to the front of a tree. No. You see Jesus nailed to a cross, a specific crucifixion. Okay? Hanging from a tree and nailed to a crucifixion is two different things. Don't confuse it and don't try to confuse me. Answer these questions. Everybody in the Middle East right now or back then had Middle Eastern names. Iran, Mohammed, even the Egyptians had Middle Eastern type names. Everybody but 11 of the 12 apostles. Peter, Paul, Matthew, Ringo. You know what I'm saying? The fucking Beatles and shit. That's the apostles. None of them is a Middle Eastern name. They all European names. And if you think about it, 10 to 11 of the European Roman scholars like Socrates and God, I can't think of all these scholars, philosophers went and studied in Kemet, Egypt. Okay, that's where they came with all their philosophies and everything. All they were translators. They translated what they learned from African Egypt, okay, because Egypt is in Northeast Africa. It's not in the Middle East. It's not in Europe. Get a map, look at it, pay the fuck attention, okay? Why the Egyptians don't look black in Egypt? Because they're hybrids. They're a mixture of Roman, Greco-Greek, and African-American. If they don't show as African-American, then they're Roman, Greek, and Spanish, and some other mix, okay? It's a collaboration, it's a mixture, okay? Stop looking for aliens to come from the sky. We the aliens. We already here. We were born aliens. We're aliens. We don't belong on this planet. Get it? The planet was here before us. Everything was here before us. We are the aliens. We are the ones terraforming this planet. Pay attention. Research it. Look. Think. Use thought. THE. Thought, that's my boy. All knowledge. You're not going to get the answers unless you ask the questions. Believe in Almighty Yahweh. Yahweh. Look it up. Okay? Yahweh ben Yahweh. Jesus. Look it up. You might not like it. You might be used to your terms, but at least combine, connect the dots. Okay? What are you afraid of? You're already not getting into heaven for most of the things you've done in your life. So why not go and learn and study those scary and frightful things that you're going to have to face? Okay? You think once you die, you close your eyes and that's it? I don't think so. I think your soul is taken up, like they said, is judged by Anubis and Osiris and Tahiti and Horus will be there. And if you fail, and the test is easy. Well, no, it's not. Because it's weighing your heart or your soul with the feather. And if your heart is heavier than a feather, then you possess too much negativity. You possess too much of the unheavenly essence, and you will not go to heaven. You will meet your second death. What is your second death? Emmet. Emmet will be there to devour you. Who is Emmet? Emmet is the deity with the alligator head, the body of a hippo, or the body of a lion and the legs of a hippo. Okay? Emmet. She is there to devour you and take you to the place of eternal hell. So, repent of your sins. Stay away from committing sins. Okay? Understand that this world belongs to Lucifer or Samael. Samael, aka Lucifer, runs this world. Okay? These angels made a pact and they're sticking with it. And they allow, actually, their bloodline, their essence, their spirituality runs through a lot of people. Okay? Could be your family member, could be your friends, your neighbors, could be city officials running on a grand scale. But if every leader has to turn a blind eye to negative and or demonic type forces, for some reason that's just the way they have it set. So light workers, angels, people of pure heart, people trying to gain their self-knowledge and to do the work that they know they're set forth to do, their purpose on this planet. We gotta fight, man. We gotta try harder. We gotta, every time we know the planet or something just isn't right, we got to set it right. Sometimes it takes money. Sometimes it takes support. Sometimes it takes just speech. Sometimes it takes just making that phone call to the right person. Connections. It's more than just, man, my thing is, look, there are people in this world that make choices that are bad for themselves. Yes, we understand that. We know that. But there are people out there that are just thrown into situations that they have no control over. They just doing everything good, everything's fine, and then something happens. Let's just say that they happen to be cursed at the time. Their family is just hit with a disease, or they're hit with a death in the family, or some type of incident where it's detrimental and it's life-changing for the family, if not that person, the entire family, okay? And their life just is spun out of control in a spiral. I've seen people that on top of the world, and next thing you know, they're struggling. They're on the streets, not understanding, not knowing how it happened, finding reasons and having, displaying actions and thoughts in ways that, when you're secure, you're comfortable. You don't have those thoughts, But when you're homeless, there's different types of life-altering changes you have to do, in order to survive, okay? You no longer have the comfort of your home, your roof, your bed, your nightstand. You no longer have the comfort of AC, temperature when you want to control it. You no longer have that control. It's not good to be homeless. There shouldn't be anybody homeless. There should always be shelter for people. But, this world is plagued with, this planet is plagued with mental illness. Where did this mental illness comes from? Demons. Demons create this mental illness. Okay? When you do things, sin, you pretty much sold your soul to the devil and the demons. And when they feel the time is right, that's when they attack. When they feel the time is detrimental to their existence, they attack. Okay? You got to be stronger than that. We got to be tougher. We got to fight back. Ask God to shine light into your heart. Ask Jesus to forgive you. Yes, I say Jesus because that's how your brainwashed mind interprets Horus. Okay? I already got it set. If I say Jesus, I mean Horus. If I say Horus, I mean the sun. Okay? These gods, these deities have multiple names. Okay? You're not even who you are. Your name is just something that was given to you to identify you, your body, your vessel. Okay? But who are you? Who are you? Find out who you are. Where you came from. Why are you here? Okay? If you're evil, get ready for a fight. Okay? It's just like y'all go around terrorizing people, Because not everybody has angel essence. Not everybody has light worker type essence. Not everybody's on a good level. Not everybody tries to be on the positive level every single day. Okay? Those people that struggle with negativity, it's common. It's common. But when you stay in that low and sunken place and you welcome it, that's a problem. Okay? That is a problem. All right, folks. Well, I've been going on and taking a long trip, so I'm going to have to cut this down short and talk to you again on the next video, on the next go round. So, catch you on the flip. Deuces.